This is Andrea for LDTOnline.ca, where I am here sitting in on a rehearsal of Black Room Theater's Neverland. I'm here with Jeremy Hobbs, who is the writer and the director of Neverland. Tell us a little bit about what this piece is about.
This piece is about, I specifically tried to write this piece so that it would be difficult to sort of pigeonhole exactly one specific thing that it's about, but it operates, I guess, on different levels. On one level, it's the second part of my urban fairy tales trilogy, where I weave in classic imagery and allegory from like classic children's stories into sort of modern tales of suburban malaise and consumerist culture, sort of horror stories. And on another hand, it's about a slightly misanthropic, middle-aged mall security guard that's approaching his 50th birthday, who gets into this sort of ever-escalating sort of battle of wits with these delinquent youths that hang out at his mall after hours and vandalize and skateboard, and he'd become this sort of ever-increasing thorn in his side because he has anger management issues.
Neverland Mall, Cadillac Fairview's smallest and crappiest. This is my place of employment. Been here about 13 years now, can't complain. All of us blokes on the night shift refer to it as Neverland Mall on account of how when you're working these dead hours, you feel like you might never ever see the light of day again.
So what was the genesis of this story?
The genesis of the story is actually kind of fascinating because on the final performance of the show that Jason Ripp and I did last year, The Hero, we went to the Blackshire pub after hours for sort of like a little after party thing, and I was just exceptionally harassed by a sort of weekend rent-a-cop security guard that was there, who was taking his job extremely seriously, and I became really preoccupied with the fact the guy wouldn't let me onto the patio of this bar, and so I started thinking about this guy's life and why is he so angry, and what has happened to this guy maybe in his past that he's trying to take out with this sort of authoritative thing. And then I woke up the next day and realized that there was an entire show in this man's life, and I'll probably never see him again. But I've sort of in my mind, I've like turned him into this whole thing.